See, if you're going to open your social media and close it feeling sad, you are 100% following the wrong set of people. Hi love, welcome back to my channel. My name is EJ. And if this is your first time seeing my pretty face, hi love. And also want to especially welcome my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. God bless you. I appreciate you. And if you're seeing my face and you've not subscribed, please, what are you waiting for? It won't cost you anything. It's just for you to show me love, support me, encourage me basically. So please hit the subscribe button, then also like the video, right? But anyway, guys, thank you. Today's video, I want us to just sit down and chat and just talk about this whole rebranding thing, reinventing yourself, because personally I'm at the point in my life where I get to check myself to see if I'm on the right track, right path, if I need to readjust some things about myself, if I need to add or subtract some things about myself, right? Because honestly speaking, my birthday is around the corner, and most times I get to always want to just reevaluate myself and see, okay, this is a new year for me. Every time I celebrate my birthday is a new year for me, because I'm stepping to a new age, a new year basically. But it doesn't matter even if it's the beginning of the end or the middle. What matters is now. Like, there's no other time than now, right? So right now is the time to check yourself to see, oh, what do I need to work on? What do I need to change? What do I need to do about my life? Do I like where I am right now? Or that is where I am right now, presently in my life. So I don't want to take this journey alone. I also want to encourage somebody. I also want to share what has helped me in the past and what is still helping me, what is still going to help me moving forward. So if anybody is in that frame or space where you want to reinvent yourself, please sit down and enjoy this video. Before we dive into the main course, let's start by understanding what reinventing is. Personally, or for me, reinventing means to change from the person you are right now to a more improved and better person. That is what reinventing means to me. And to be fair, there's nothing wrong with whoever you are right now. There's nothing wrong with who I am right now. I think I am a winner because this person has won so many battles. You have won so many battles. You have done great things. But in life, change is constant, right? That is the only constant thing we have in life. So instead of you just allowing life happen to you, I try to be intentional about the kind of changes I want in my life. I always say something, right? If you have an empty field, yeah, let's just take for instance, you have an empty field. Regardless of what happens, something is going to grow on that field unless you are intentional about what you want to plant in that field, right? If you don't do anything, weeds will grow on it, and nobody wants weed in their field. So let's just be intentional about the changes that occur in our lives, right? And I would also like to say something. You can reinvent yourself at any point in your life, like no matter the age, the sex, the location, your belief, your size, your status, you can reinvent yourself. You're not too old to reinvent yourself. Don't have the mindset, oh, I am married, all those reinventing things is no longer for me. No, it is also for you. Even if you're 60, you can choose to reinvent yourself. Age is just a number in a very twisted way. So there are people that are achieving things in their 40s, in their 50s. And I'm saying this to the millennials, especially millennials above, right? We have so many beliefs, so many mindsets, yeah, that has stopped us from achieving our full potential, right? It's really not our fault, right? But we need to stop it. Like hashtag unlearn and hashtag relearn, right? That's what we should be on all about, because you need to unlearn some things. Those things have actually stopped us, has put fear in us, has limited us from achieving our goals, right? So I always advise that we have a mindset of God and a little sprinkle of the mindset of them Gen Z, because those people are just unstoppable. They have a very different mindset than we, the millennials. They are not afraid. They are just bold. They take charge. They don't let things stop them, right? And beautiful if you have the mindset of God, because the mindset of God is unstoppable. It's a mindset of a winner, a mindset that takes charge, right? So let's just be intentional about the changes that occur in our lives, especially if you want to reinvent yourself. You cannot just allow life happen to you. I have some pointers that has helped me in the past, and I feel if you follow them, you will definitely see changes in your life. So first thing first is decision. This is the first thing you need to do when it comes to reinventing yourself, right? You need to make a final choice. A choice of yes, I am ready. The choice of what you want to do, who you want to become, or what you want to achieve. You have to first decide that, okay, I am ready to make these changes in my life. I am ready to take these necessary steps. I am ready to become the best chef. I am ready to become an influencer. I am ready to become a YouTuber. I'm ready to become a fashion designer. Whatever it is, you have to first make that decision to yourself personally. Make that decision that yes, I am ready to do this. I am ready to do what's necessary to achieve this goal, right? These goals. You have to make up your mind, whatever it is, whether your look, your career, your personality, with decision, you have to be intentional about it. I know how many people that will say, oh, I'm not going to talk to this person. I'm cutting this person off. I'm not going to forgive this person. I'm not going to talk to this person. And you will stick to it. You would make that decision and stick to it. Then when it comes to your own personal growth, you're just being anyhow about it. You're like, "Oof," you don't take it serious. And if you keep doing that, your body, yeah, your mind will stop trusting you. This may sound funny, but it's just the truth. I say I want to wake up 7, right? By 6:30, my mind is like, it's almost 7, it's almost 7, it's almost 7. I'm becoming restless in my bed, like, oh, it's almost 7. By to 7, my eyes is like coming up, like opening. Like my body is telling me that, okay, oh, we're here, we're ready to do this thing. Then by the time I wake up, by the time I tried and wake up, I'll be like, you know what? See, I can't keep myself. I'll wake up in the next 30 minutes and you turn and sleep, right? You do this first day, second day, third time. The next time, your body is not going to respond to you when you say, I want to do this. You have to set alarm. Take it from me. If you're traveling out or something important and you have a time to be there, trust me, you will not be able to sleep. Your body will be at alert when it's that time. You sometimes you wake up before that time. It happens. But the fact that you've decided, but you don't take it, the fact that you decide and you don't take it serious keeps going on and on. It's now a pattern that your body don't even trust you. Your mind don't even trust you. You're just like, this girl is living on her own. You need to cut that. You need to be intentional. The second thing I'll say is always spend time with yourself. This is another important thing you need to do personally. Most people don't really spend time with themselves. This will help in building a relationship with yourself. When I say spending time with yourself, you can take 5 to 10 minutes in the morning or 5, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you can or comfortable with early in the morning before you start your day or at night before you go to bed, right? To meditate and learn things about yourself. You can understand and cut out all those noise or distraction, right? You can build that relationship with yourself to understand what you really enjoy doing. Write down the things you want to do. I want to be a classy person. I want to be an aesthetic influencer. I want to be a cook influencer. I want to be a designer, a fashion designer. Whatever you say, there's always branches to it, if this makes sense, right? If you want to be a designer, there's designer for that make custom wedding dresses. There are designers that fashion designers that make office wear. There's designers that are strictly all about wedding wear, like those wedding dresses, those wedding guest dresses, those ones that baby girls always wear to slay at weddings. They're designers that that's their specialty. So whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is, you have to. That's why you have to spend time with yourself to know, to listen to yourself and understand what area, right, that you're interested in, what parts, what space you will fit in. So that is something you have to do. After making the decision, you take your pen, you write down, this is what I want to do. Then you spend time with yourself to understand what's part of this big circle would I fit in. You write it down, right? That is why spending time with yourself would help in this situation, right? The next thing that is crucial, right? Extremely important is have a plan. My dear, in reinventing yourself, you have to have a plan because planning is important for change to occur. Whatever it is you want to achieve, whatever it is you want to be, whatever it is you want to change or do, you have to have a plan for that change to occur, for that thing to be possible. So you have to make realistic, achievable plan. It will help if you do the simplest step, right? The simplest step. If it's for you to start waking up early so you can achieve more in a day, right? Start that. It's the simplest thing you can do for yourself. The sad thing is that without planning, it's just wishful thinking. You're like, I want to be an influencer and you're not taking any step. My dear, it's just wishful thinking. You have to take those steps. See, that is the main course. That is the main thing. You have to take those steps. Get a role model. Very important. Somebody that would inspire you. Somebody that will motivate you, ginger you. You feel me? Somebody that will keep you on your toes, that when you open your phone, right, that is who you are seeing, right? Not somebody that, oh, post once in a while. Oh. If you have a goal, if you have a certain thing you want to achieve or a kind of person you want to be, follow people that acts like that, it will help you get there faster. It will help you achieve your goals, right? Follow those kind of people. Not like you would open your social media and all the people you're following are people that are not encouraging you. See, if you're going to open your social media and close it feeling sad, you are 100% following the wrong set of people. You have to drop your phone looking like, ah, God, I need to go and do this. Ah, God, I need to do this. Just see, that is what you should do. It will help you in reinventing yourself. Unfollow those people and follow people that will motivate you. Be intentional about yourself. With planning, right? There's a lot of actions. Yeah, you have to be ready to you have to be ready to take action when it comes to planning. Do you really want to reinvent yourself? If your answer is yes, you need to get out of your comfort zone because this is a killer on its own, right? Changes in life does not just happen to anyone, right? Especially intentional changes. You need to be ready to make sacrifice, right? You need to get out of that place where you feel safe, you feel comfortable. It's not like there's anything wrong with it, but sometimes it gets so familiar, it gets so comfortable that you won't know that there is a better version, there's a better place, right, than where you are. You need to get out of your comfort zone, and this might also mean breaking out of old habits and create new ones, things that you normally will not do. Yeah, you should be ready to do them. Like if normally you don't wake up early, you should be ready to wake up early. If normally you're not someone that take care of yourself, like look good, smell good, you should be ready to do those things and stop taking yourself casually. In getting out of your comfort zone, right, you need to be open-minded. You need to be ready to accept things, right? You can't just close your mind to things, especially with the millennials, right? You need to be ready to take up more risk, not just accept things the way they are for you, because trust me, there's always a better version of you. Even if you're doing marvelously well, marvelously good, there is always a better version of you, right? Don't think, oh God, I'm not that kind of girl. Who is that kind of girl? You need to be the one to create the kind of girl you want to be. Do things that you will normally not do. Start doing them. It will encourage you. It will change you. It will change your mindset about things. You can take a walk in the morning, at night. If you're shy, take a walk with your partner. It will also help your relationship. Going to networking events. Trust me, guys, there are so many networking events happening in Nigeria. Wherever you're watching from, there are so many networking events happening around you. Some of them you have to pay, some of them are free. Check online, just Google what event is happening in my city, those kind of things. You will see some that will pop up that are free, some you have to pay. Make those sacrifices, go out, network, meet new people. Don't say, ah, I can't go for these things alone. Just go, sit down with people and just interact, smile more. Moving to a new place, if that will help you get out of your comfort zone, try it. Move to a new place if that will help. Another thing I would say, and it is really important, you guys take this one very seriously, because this one I can beat my chest. Affirmation. Affirmation is a statement or proposition that is declared to be true, right? And for reinventing yourself, you have to practice the act of positive affirmation. It can help increase your confidence, your motivation, your focus. These are things you need to learn, right? Before we even go further, right, guys, I want you to do something. Take a mirror, right? I don't know if you have a small one, if you have a big one, whatever size it is, get one and look at yourself and smile. Guys, just look at yourself and smile. Look to yourself and say to yourself, I am confident, I am beautiful, I am strong, right? Take a mirror, look at yourself, say things like, I am strong, I am confident. Look at yourself, smile to yourself. Some people don't know how to look at themselves and smile. Guys, you need to just once in a while look at the mirror and just smile to yourself. Like, you know, when you admire something, the smile you give to, the smile you put on your face when you see something you admire, right? Do that to yourself every morning. Look at yourself and smile that, wow, I am beautiful, I am confident, I am bold, I am full of life, I am loved, I am appreciated, I am worthy. These are short, powerful statements you can say to yourself on a daily basis. You can do that every morning before after you've had your quality time with yourself. Look at the mirror and do this to yourself. Or before you go to bed, look at the mirror and speak to yourself. It will also help in overriding every negative thought like, I cannot do this, I cannot achieve it. By the time you keep saying it, you will see yourself. Your mind will be producing ideas because your mind knows that you can do it. Over time, it will help you change your mindset of, oh, I can't, to mindset of, it is possible, I am unstoppable, I know what to do, I am full of wisdom, I know what to say. Stuff like that will help you in achieving that set goal. What is it to you? Choose words that resonate with you. You should also be as specific as possible. It's also important to believe what you're saying. Don't just look at yourself and say, I am this, I am confident. But deep inside, you're still say it. Like say it. Believe what you're saying, right? So we need to really work on ourselves on that aspect. If you want to see that changes, you need to spend time. It's see, all these things I'm saying still connect. When you have that quality time, after you spend time thinking and analyzing what you need to do, you still have to wrapping up that time that you spent alone. Speak to yourself. Your body, your environment, everything around you, they listen to you. You just have to speak it and keep saying it. Don't stop talking it. Just keep saying it. Another thing I will also say is visualization. Okay, this is a practice of imagining what you want to achieve in the future as if it were now. Be intentional. Guys, when I say all these things connect, when you have that quiet time, instead of meditating on what would I do, begin to see yourself, visualize yourself, imagine yourself in that situation you want to be, or the person you want to be. Like you want to be a classy girl, imagine yourself being a classy girl. You have a picture of what a classy girl looks like, right? Put your face in that picture, right? Imagine yourself being that classy girl. You see yourself there, right? This is something that has worked for me mightily. Anybody that know me closely would be able to confirm what I'm saying. My first car, right, before I got it, I saw myself driving it. Fact. I saw myself down to the color of what I want. Like, be specific, be intentional about the details. You want something, go down to the size, to the color, to the way you want it. Imagination, visualization, this is something that's been given to you freely. It's like a bonus plus as humans that we should just see it. That's the only way it can be possible, right? If you cannot see it in your mind, my dear, it cannot happen, right? The chances are almost impossible. Get a mood board. If you even find it difficult, because some people, the way their mindset have been built up, not their fault, maybe their parents, their environment has affected their mindset, that to even imagine that thing is almost impossible. Get a mood board. You want to move to a good environment, get a picture of that environment. You want to get a car, get a picture of that car. You want to become something, get a picture of that thing. Whatever it is, just get a picture of that thing, just in case you cannot visualize yourself in it. Get a picture on your phone, use it as your screensaver, or get a real proper board, hang it somewhere. If you're someone that's into things hanging on your wall, you have a laptop, use it as your screensaver. So it constantly reminds you. So you constantly see it, and it constantly play up in your head, right? Reinventing yourself has a lot to do with actions. You have to be active. You have to be ready to do. You have to be ready to act. Whatever you think about, guys, that is who you become, because your thought leads to actions, right? And actions leads to habits. Habits leads to lifestyle. Lifestyle dictates who you are. So at the end of the day, what you spend your time thinking about, what you spend your time visualizing about, is something that will affect you in the long run. So please, guys, make sure you're doing the right things. I hope they encourage you in some kind of way, or motivated you in some kind of way, because they sure did to me. And I know that moving forward, especially from this month of November, my birthday month, I would pick up some of these things I've said and try them. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, drop a comment if you will, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.